Hey guys, welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the DeeTimeLove show, and today we have a very interesting video. We have a new watch release from a company called AVI-8 watches. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with this brand, they specialize in producing affordable aviation inspired watches, and over the last few years they've accumulated a huge fanboys of aviation geeks and enthusiasts, and they are part of a larger watch manufacturing group called the Dartmouth Watch Group, and they have a number of different brands under their umbrella, from the likes of Spinnaker Watches that specialize in dive watches, the likes of RGMT that specialize in military theme watches, just to name a few. Now, in a world where the Swatch Group dominates the sub $200 to $300 mark, AVI-8 watches have been making huge strides in producing watches that they pay tribute to from World War I and II. And I would like to introduce the new AVI-8, the Hawker Hurricane, the Time Night Reaper limited edition Viper Black, the AV408805, comes in at $200 US, and it's a very affordable piece. It's actually the most affordable piece within this range of the Viper Black, and it's limited to 170 pieces. Now, the Night Reaper limited editions represent a unique set of watches in the AVI-8 Hawker Hurricane family. These timepieces feature a striking design with a deep black color scheme that pays homage to the legendary Hurricane, the JXE, flown by Cutterswater, incorporating a distinctive camouflage pattern. Let's take a closer look at the timepiece before I give you my first impressions and talk about the packaging and overall feel of this watch. Let's have a look at the dimensions of this timepiece. Now, the watch has got a case of 44mm. The case thickness is 12mm. Lug to lug, you're looking at 50mm. And the band width is 22mm with a black genuine leather strap. Water resistance is 5 ATM. Let's have a look at the dial, and it's a deep black dial, very nice. A dual time, and it's, if you have a look at the back, it's operating a Japanese quartz dual time movement, I believe from Miyota. Let's go through my first impressions. Let's change perspective and discuss this watch in more detail. First impressions, guys. Well, I have to say AVI-8 are consistent in regards to their dials. For $200 US, you can't expect the world by any means, but I have to say, design wise, they do look very cool. And if you look at the sub dials there, you can see it is a dual time, and they really take inspiration out of the cockpits from the planes that they're inspired by. But this is a blackout version. As you can see, all the indices, the chaptering, the numerals are all blacked out in grey, and also they've done that to the date wheel function as well, at the 6 o'clock. So there is a sense of balance and symmetry about the timepiece. And if you look at the sort of the layers of the dial, you can look at this dial and just think, wow, it does look like the cockpit of a plane. Now, you know, for $200 you're not getting anything spectacular in regards to the movement. You're getting what you call a Miyota dual time quartz movement, and that's fair enough. I mean, for this price, you're not going to get a dual time timepiece. So the actual pushers themselves, so the pusher at 2 o'clock operates the sub dial, the dual time at 9 o'clock, and the lower pusher there at 4 o'clock basically can adjust the sub dial there at 3 o'clock. So you've got dual time. So depending on your location, you can adjust a dual time zone, which is very cool. There is a bit of a complication there, but I am a mechanical fanboy. These typical watches are not typically my cup of tea, but I could see the value in this quartz watch, especially when you're buying a Swatch watch under, you know, $300. Now this will appeal to that sub $300 category, around the 250 pounds sterling in the UK for 2024. It's a cool looking design. It's fairly big, so if you've got a smaller wrist, it's not going to be very suitable, but I've got just under 7-inch wrist and it wears very well. The leather strap is good, a bit tough, but I need to wear it in. It's the first time I'm wearing this watch. Look, it does look cool. Of course, I would prefer a mechanical timepiece. Who wouldn't if you're a watch enthusiast? But for the aviation fanboys, the guys that love these gimmicky types of timepieces, it's definitely going to please a lot of wrists, I have to say. Quality of the dial is okay. You can't expect much at this price point, but I think for the price, I think AVI-8 deliver a reasonable quality dial for the price, which is cool. Let's change perspective. Let's have a look at the Lume. Now let's juice this watch up. Let's see how this Swiss Luminova fares. Let's take it out. Look at that, very, very nice indeed. And yeah, they apply many layers of Lume, and you can also see the dual time in the sub dials as well. So very cool piece by AVI-8 watches. And for this sort of price, you haven't got much options out there, to be fair. 200, you know, US dollars, this particular timepiece. There is a mechanical version. There are 3 variants of this timepiece. I'll leave a link in the description, guys. So this watch comes in at about 180 pounds sterling for the UK for 2024. Very cool watch indeed. Take care. Leave your comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you in the next video.